What's good? It's a girl here, the K-Canna queen, aka your Gunja girl. What's good, my savages? And today, I am here at 3 in the morning. Yes, 3 in the morning. That is why my hair is a bigger mess than it usually is when I get on camera. And that is why I am picking psoriasis from my scalp, because usually I will have time to wash that off. And I know that's disgusting that I'm telling you that I have to pick off psoriasis from my scalp, but let's get real. I'm going to keep it real with you guys, and that's how it is. So, today I am here to talk about 10 things I feel like I struggle with more than other people. So, this is just a little short thing I decided to do because I woke up in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. and I'm kind of like, well, okay, I can't really do anything about that now. So instead of going back to sleep, I was like, why not make a video to upload for YouTube? Look at me, see? Cause that's me checking to see if I got the chunk. It's disgusting, I tell you. It's disgusting. Well, to a lot of people, it's disgusting. They're like, oh, psoriasis. Oh my gosh, you're picking at your scalp. But like, I'm just here like, oh well, this is life, and this is life when you are black with a dry scalp. Or since I'm not the only person on this earth with psoriasis, I'm pretty sure many other people will understand exactly what I'm going through right now, and they would say, it's really not that disgusting. So let's get to the bottom of this. I wrote a list here of things, and 10 things, and I'm gonna take bong rips, of course, during this and in between. Once I get this one chunk that's really bugging me. Ew. Okay, I'm looking around real quick. Looking around to see what I have around here. Because I need to get my bongs and stuff first to get this party started. I think I got it. Wait. Yep, that's it. It's just stuck now. In a mat. Cool. Now, as I was saying before, alright. Let's grab my bone. Here it is. Bone. Sorry, Jesus Christ. I should have done this earlier. Not earlier. I should have done this before starting the video, which will probably. It's fine. Let me put it down here real quick. Get my needs. Wedding cake, by the way. That's the strain I'm going in on. Smoking with you guys. See? Let's see. Let's turn this off. There's a piece of weed on this dog's face. No, it's fine. Because it's a huge dry skin. That's why I'm always, like I said, this is why I'm always scratching at my scalp, because of that damn psoriasis. It's really frustrating because it bugs me and it's really uncomfortable. Anyways, let me look around. Did I just lose the lighter in the process? Let me look around a little bit. Checking around for my lighter real quick. That was me checking that my nose piercing is in, because sometimes I wake up and it's just not there. So if bitch is around so much, maybe it'll get caught in something. I'm sleeping. Wake up without it. But found the lighter. Now let's fill this bowl. Actually, I should probably start this over. I would do that. Alrighty. Cool doing this. Had to end it real quick because I tried to start it again, and then instead of starting it again, what happened was that it simply froze on my phone. It's frustrating when that happens because I'm in the middle of a stream and I'm trying to like make it go smoothly, but I can't, not only because of that, but because of my psoriasis and everything. Oh my god, it's so dense and sticky. Do you ever just with weed, like you smell it and you feel it and you're like, because I do, as you just saw, I do, because I do. Look around. Didn't drop any, right? Okay, cool. There we go. Getting it in there. Sticky weed. Sticky and dense. So there we go. Trying to open this. There we go. Jesus, it gets stuck sometimes. Ready? So let's get our bowl filled. Please tell me I didn't drop any. Okay, good. Please pick up what I dropped. So. Alrighty. Let's take a bong rip. Cheers. Alright. I'm gonna need more of this. There's definitely enough grinded up. almost said dense as buds. So the first thing I struggle with more than other people is budgeting my money. You see, y'all, I'm a stoner and a medical marijuana patient. I call myself a stoner because I like weed. People that like weed are called stoners. Well, people that smoke weed constantly are called stoners. So I call myself a stoner. But I do it medically. So, like I always tell people, and it's the truth, it's for my ADHD, my depression, my anxiety. It's also for my insomnia and migraines that I get constantly. And to help me get an appetite, because otherwise my appetite suppressants from my medications don't allow me to eat. Jesus, throat is all kinds of clogged. So that will lead to our next struggle I feel I had, which is being able to find affordable or cheap meds, as in cheap weed that is actually good and not covered in pesticides. But I feel like most of the time it's because I don't have the money to buy a lot of weed. Like, I don't have that money, so I'm always constantly hunting for like a lower price. You get what I mean? And it's not always easy when you don't drive. That's a big thing. So it's a little more difficult for me to be able to just go and try things out and know what's good. So I stick to deliveries, and I stick to some deliveries that I know have good quality stuff and I can trust. That's what I do. Instead of just going and looking for the biggest amounts, I look for bulk with a great price that I know I can trust their quality, and I know the product will be clean. That's the biggest thing for me. I prefer pure product and without pesticides. I would rather smoke weed and not get high on weed with no pesticides than smoke weed, feel all icky and high, because like pesticides make me feel icky and they give me migraines and they make me have like pain, since the pesticides usually interact strangely with my prescribed medications, like my pills that I have to take that are prescribed. So I always try to avoid weed with pesticides because of that fact. Which leads to number 3. I feel like I struggle with smoking, with like my ability to smoke weed is not as, how do I explain? It's not as like, I feel like it's not as impressive or eye-catching as most other people in the influencer community. So I feel like I struggle. That's another thing that I struggle with, and I feel like me taking my bong rips, it's harder for me to be able to match up in amounts that I own, in glass that I own, in bong rips I take, in like, it's hard. I always feel like it's hard to match up with people because they're always just like, a lot of other people have a lot more help than I do with their social media. So on top of them having like sponsors and like a bigger reach, I feel like I struggle to be able to attain that because the way that I smoke weed, or like my ability to smoke weed, might not be as exceptional as theirs. And sometimes I feel like people are bugged by this next thing, which adds to my inability to draw people into my how do I say it? Into my presence and into my dog hair. Into my presence and into my like just come and like watch me, or like watch me on my channel, or just like come and chill in the live. Something I feel like I struggle with, a thing that like I struggle with dealing with, and that adds to like why people might not come, is my psoriasis. Because I am always picking at my damn scalp and my psoriasis because it bugs the living shit out of me, and it's so uncomfortable to me that I cannot help it. And the issue with that is no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to fix it, which leads to number 6. Another thing I feel like I struggle with more than other people is hair care. Because I am black and I grew up in a Asian family, so I didn't really learn the ropes, as I'd like to say, on black hair care. So I'm over here like quite a few other black people with psoriasis, not knowing how to deal with it, what to do with it, and like it's really frustrating. So there's that. Yeah. See, oh my god, that feels so good. Cause I have mats too, and like at least like getting some air into the area feels good. And number 6, I struggle with cleaning my room. Now the thing is, I will always set aside time for it. I will always like try to get to it, but I never do. I always keep pushing and be like, no, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. But then like it never gets done. I never get to it. Like I did start putting away some clothes, which means maybe I'm slowly starting to chip away at that struggle a little bit. Maybe I'm slowly starting to clean, because I do clean here and there, but I don't like clean my room like to where like my room is actually clean. I just pick up a few things because I feel like it gets too messy. I'm like, okay, let me make it less messy, like manageable messy instead, kind of thing. So that's what I'll do. But like now I'm actually starting to like try and clean it and stuff. And my god, yeah. See, damn psoriasis, man. But yeah. Number 8. Number 7 actually. My bad, y'all. I feel like I struggle with sweating and body odor more than other people, because the thing about me is that deodorants never seem to work on me, no matter how many times I have tried clinical deodorants. Like, people don't know this, but during high school, like, I even tried a deodorant that would burn my armpits because people would whine about my body odor. And I've been pulled aside by one of the teachers to ask if I wore deodorant. And and she was asking me what methods I was trying to use to stop it. Like, it made me feel like a problem. That's a big thing, but like it's something that I struggle with. It's something I can't control more of, and like I was being bullied for it too, and being looked down upon. No one wanted to be my friend because of that, and it wasn't even that bad. Like, there are people that became my friends. They were like people over exaggerate because you don't even smell that bad when you sweat. That's what they would always say. That's what they would tell me. And I knew they meant it, that people were just assholes sometimes about it because I didn't smell like roses all the time. Because I'm a girl that didn't smell right like roses during school. I'm like, well, those 4 flights of stairs I took up to the top floor certainly didn't help me smell any better. So I'm black and it's in my genetics. On top of that, I eat Sri Lankan food with tons of spices. My sweat. If you think about the biology of sweat, I have every right to smell when I sweat. What's your excuse? Because I can smell like frijoles and burritos all the time. They were fucking whining. Like, I don't... I have no words. I literally have no words. Anyways, we're gonna go on to number 8. Finding affordable clothes that I like. So when I like clothes, there's a certain type of fashion that I like. And my mood changes what kind of fashion that I'm into and will be into wearing day to day. So on a day-to-day basis, I may want to wear something all black. On another day, I may want to wear something bright with a yellow or like a bright neon color. Like, my style always shifts. But my issue is that I can't find clothes that I like that don't have a price tag over $40. I can't do it. Like, I've tried, and most of the stuff is over $40. And it's mainly because these are like boutiques and like handmade things. These are full on handmade things that are like from like these small boutiques and small companies, and they aren't from like Forever 21 or like Forever 21 closed down. That's wow. That just sunk in. But yeah, they aren't like I said, they aren't. They basically there's nothing in a style most of the time that I will like at most stores. When I go to a store and I see something that I like to wear, I honestly get really shook. I get shook to the core because I'm like, oh my god, maybe there's a chance that I could find one other item in this store that I like that I can afford. So like, it makes me feel extremely happy. I get excited. Usually that's not the case, but like, it's nice because like this isn't like what I would wear on a daily basis. This is just like, I just woke up, lazy day, I'm staying at home the whole day kind of thing. But like, when I go out, kind of dressing up thing I'm talking about. But not like dressing up, just like getting dressed to go outside or run errands kind of thing is what I meant. Which leads me to number 9. I struggle with keeping myself busy. So I am able to do things here and there, but for like marathons at a time, I struggle with doing things because I will eventually, like, my attention span will switch off. I will get bored with it, and now you are going to be distracted the whole time by me scratching my scalp because of my damn psoriasis. Like, I would stop, bro, but it's addicting. Like, scratching at your psoriasis is so addicting. It feels so good. Like, that instant relief, that's why I have to do it. I struggle with keeping myself busy because even though there are tons of things to do, like like there are sometimes tons of things to do. Like there are things that I won't want to do, and if I don't want to do it, usually I won't try to force myself or find ways to get myself to do it. So with that being said, you gotta keep that in mind. That's a big part of why I struggle so much. This whole line right here, man, this whole like back area in my scalp is really bugging me. Okay, so number 10 is I am always overthinking. I tend to overthink so fucking often. Like, I will overthink and sometimes come to like different assumptions, like way ahead of time, that may or may not be true, or like I'll be thinking about like a certain thing and then like I'll be like knee deep in it, and then suddenly I'll be so deep that I can't see the exit, basically, because I'll start going down like a whole rabbit hole of thinking and conspiracy theories and like guesses and hypotheses, and like my brain is just like this whole it's like it's part of the ADHD as part of my ADHD. It's like an aspect of my ADHD, so it's kind of to be expected, and I know that about myself, but it's something that I know is a part of me. But like when people have emotional trauma, overthinking kind of becomes a given. So keeping that in mind, you gotta understand that that's sort of gonna be just a part of who I am, and I kind of gotta accept that. And I'm still over here scratching at my scalp, even though I said I was gonna stop like 5 minutes ago. I told you it's addicting. I wasn't kidding, bro. Like, it is no joke how much the psoriasis bugs me. There we go. Cool. And that being said, I finished the video, and that was my last one. So I'm gonna take some puffs, gonna end this, and then I'm gonna check what time it is, possibly take a shower, wash my hair and my scalp, because that is not feeling good right now. And I really, my hair is feeling all compressed and matted. My scalp is feeling all like, my pores in my scalp feel clogged, basically. That's what psoriasis does. It's another layer, so that's what it does. So that's why I'm so uncomfortable right now, because it's like my scalp can't breathe, kind of thing. Anyway, let's take those balm ribs and end this so I can get started on washing my hair and not be this uncomfortable yet. Alrighty. Cheers, y'all. It was good talking to nobody. It's good seeing y'all savages who definitely come and watch after the live is posted, though. I will see you on the next video. A little true. Okay, let's do that one. Bowl finished. Later, savages.